Re-
Hello, beautiful souls. So good to see you again. Another week of Tirza's Tarot Tuesday from Tirza Schaefer, the smiling goddess. Yay. So, as usual, we start with our goddess. So we get the overall vibe of the week. And also, as tonight has just been the solar lunar eclipse. Well, when the moon goes in front of the sun. Anyway, it's a solar eclipse, isn't it? Yeah. So anyway, oh, Sekhmet. There you go. That's an ancient Egyptian lion goddess, in case you didn't know. She's pretty famous, but you can't just assume. So she is absolutely wonderful. She's fierce, she is burning, um, she's a goddess of war, but also of healing, medicine, patron goddess of the physicians in ancient Egypt. So um, and she does mollycoddle you. So she's one of my guides, and I have a lot of experience in working with her that way. Um, I've always found her very loving, but in a very stern and um, yes, I wouldn't say necessarily serious, but like she is definitely no pushover. She's not like, oh, come here, little baby, and everything's gonna be all right. That's not her. She's like, get the fuck on with it. So that is her vibe. So she can be really destructive, but she can also help you with healing, tearing out negative energies, that kind of thing. And yeah, and if you're in any kind of like medical field, she can assist you very well with that also. So for a solar eclipse, because she is a solar goddess, she's in the desert. She runs through the sand and in the baking sun and all that. That's usually how she comes to me as well, in form of a lioness completely, rather than having that human female figure with a lioness head. I always encounter her as a lioness, and she is like indestructible. Like, where she is, that's her space. She fills it out, she claims it, she's right there. And but she can lie down and have a talk with you and stuff. She doesn't just go crazy. And yeah, we've been like kind of in the spirit realm doing a bit of play fighting as well. Rolling around in the sand and stuff, but it's never been like in a fierce and dangerous sort of way, or that I felt threatened in any way, not at all. So it's more like, like a mother cat. Like, she can be really fierce with her kittens. It's like, you don't listen, it's like you get a slap, but obviously she's not going to kill you or injure you or anything like that. So it's to instill proper behavior in her kittens, so they won't endanger and kill themselves, when they step out of line. Because in nature, obviously, that can be very detrimental. It's like letting a little kid, like a toddler, run out in the street unsupervised, like a main road where like so many cars are driving past really fast. You wouldn't do that, would you? So that, she is like for the situations when you can't say, well, honey, maybe that isn't such a good idea, but try it out, kind of thing. It's like, no, you don't do that, you're gonna get killed, kind of thing. So that's kind of her approach um when you work with her. So keep that in mind. If you feel a bit vulnerable and need some being loved up, you might want to pick another goddess to work with. But Segment is really cool for this eclipse, and I really love it because it's all about, you know, things have to die, you have to let them go, and that destruction is like there's also a lot of healing in it. And you let go of the stuff you don't no longer need and no longer serve you, your old trauma, those kind of patterns that hold you back, that won't allow you to really be your best empowered self. And these things, because she's gonna push you, but she's gonna push you in the right direction, like, come on, claim your power, I'm fierce and everything. And you've got that inside of you as well. If you want to look at her as an archetype, that's your fierce warrior within you. And if you're a healer, taking out negative energy, or if you're kind of a medical person, scientific person, I'd be like, I don't know, cutting out a tumor in your brain or somewhere else, something like that. It's like that shit has to go now, and she is very helpful with that, because you need to be fierce with certain things in your life as well. So yeah, that segment. And solar eclipse. So let's see. Let's see how this is playing out with the cards now for this coming week as of today, which includes the eclipse. Okay, let's see. Wow. That's amazing. Okay. So we start with the Ace of Swords, which is absolutely brilliant, because that's like the pure air element potential. It's about thoughts, it's about anything mental, intellectual, that, the logical side of your brain, that kind of thing, reason. And that is like pure potential, like it's all there. You can do with it whatever you want, but you have to mold it, right? It's not a given, you have to do something with it, but it's all there, it's all accessible for you. So that is the brilliant thing. So it's very open for everybody to access, and really dip into that and gain some, start something really new, whether that's a new way of thinking, like your beliefs as well, that kind of thing. And that also means like you have to face, that's the the Four of Cups. Okay, so you can see there's somebody looking at empty cups and thinking like, well, feeling rather frustrated and depressed maybe, not really seeing all that potential. But that there's another cup offered up there, there's something new that's coming, but you have to have the eyes to see it, so keep an open mind with the Ace of Swords here. Okay, so there's the crown on that sword, which is really giving you, the crown is the head as well, so it really gives you all that energy and that potential to tap into, and not have yourself staring at the old stuff that is empty here, but look at the new stuff that's coming, count your blessings, have the eyes open to see that. And then we have the Two of Swords here, which is like, which path to take, the decision you have to make, within you, and don't get blinded by illusions or like by old patterns, that kind of thing, but really go along with sorry about that, there was something on the screen suddenly moving around. So like really go along with you intuitively, deep down inside of you, know which path to take, and it becomes clear to you, you have a new sight, you can go into a different direction now. You can do that any day, but right now is really the time to do that with the solar eclipse that's burning out the old and bringing in the new. So, follow that path. Don't be afraid, don't be blinded by things on the outside that may seem on the surface to be contrary to what you know deep inside is best for you and best for the community, local, global, whatever, the case may be. But, follow your instincts and you will know. Okay. And then go on that path and don't let anyone else hold you back from that or anything. Okay. So that is really exciting. So it's all about the new stuff, throw out the old and get in the new. And sometimes that is difficult to let go of stuff that we're so familiar with, right? Because we've cultivated certain patterns of thought, of behavior, of your emotional responses through childhood conditioning, life experiences, and that's our go-to thing. It feels safe because we know it, because it's familiar. Anything that's unfamiliar is going to be scary, going to make your heart race, your pulse go up, and you might break out in a sweat and go like, oh my god, I can't do that. Don't let yourself be distracted from that, from your past. Face the fear and do it anyway. Okay. So I hope you have a wonderful week. Let me know what you think, what you have experienced, maybe also about last week, if you feel like it. I always love to hear from you in the comments. And if you want to know more about Segment, the goddess, or tarot cards or anything, go to my website, tirzaschaefer.com. And there you can find lots and lots of information. Okay, if you do /goddesses after tirzaschaefer.com, you get to a big list and you can pick whichever goddess you feel like exploring further. And that is like, there's a whole divine library thing, and I'm still working over that and updating and things, but it's really is a wonderful starting point. But I always encourage you to go further, go deeper, do more of your own research as well. Get a book when you're really into something, get a book that is about this, and that particular topic, or maybe even more, depending on, how much you feel really into this and you want to go further and things. But so that's really it. And I'll see you next week for the next Tirza's Tarot Tuesday, and probably in between as well, for other stuff. Oh, one more thing. Anybody who's seeing that today on Tuesday, tonight at 9 p.m., I'm going to put some other times also in the info box, and the link to my Facebook group for women is called Tirza's Goddesses. And tonight at 9 p.m. German time, I'm going to do a guided global peace meditation with the goddess Wope. There will also be the replay available, so in case you can't make it because you're in America and you work during the day in New York, that's going to be like 3 p.m. You might be at the office or something, or picking up your children from school, whatever you do. So, you can always join. I'm going to do that with the intention. I'm going to put an intention on that the energy keeps going, and that even if you do that later on, that combined peace energy is going to all accumulate together and send out into the world. Okay, so if you want to know more about Wope, she is a Native American goddess, a peace goddess. There's also, like, there was that development into the white buffalo calf woman, and all this link. So I'm going to talk about that more tonight. And meanwhile, I hope I'll see you there. If you want to join later and do that, it's definitely is going to be in the guide section as well. If you see this later on, and I'm very excited about it. So, yeah, that's going to be my first meditation that I'm guiding in my new group, and I'm very happy about this. So, and I've also got a little bowl with it. Hang on, let me show you. There you go. Those vibes are just amazing. So yeah, come join. Really looking forward to that tonight, and see you later. Bye. Love and peace.